Today I am joined by James Fudge from the MTA, who are best known, of course, for organising the MACH exhibition. James, it feels like it's a long way away, then all of a sudden it's here, isn't it, the MACH show? Tell us all about it.
Today's episode is brought to you by MTDCNC, the go-to platform covering the latest stories in the world of manufacturing.
We're just a few weeks away now from the doors opening on the 20th of April, which is our first day at the show. Really exciting this year. It's shaping up to be a great show. We've got visitor registrations coming through, people still booking stands, and what promises to be a really good exhibition.
Yeah. So why should people go to MACH?
I think because it covers so many different areas. You know, we're across so many different industries, but also the range of people we get there. We get hobbyists that are coming along to look at things. We get engineers coming. We get a lot from the procurement side who are actually looking to buy equipment or at least specify over the next couple of years. And also 3,500 students to encourage the next generation into engineering. Sure.
One thing, I had a look at the floor plan last night, and it's pretty packed. I noticed there's a lot more tooling companies than normal in the tooling zone, so maybe you can tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's a new zone we've got for MACH 2026. We've got a lot more tooling companies, some that are coming back that haven't been there for a few years, some that have been with us for quite a while now, and we've also got a tooling theatre. So about a third of our visitors come looking specifically for tooling. So in this tooling theatre, we've got presentations every 20 minutes whereby people are talking about new products, new innovations in tooling, because at the end of the day, it's a very important part of anything you've got that's metal cutting. So we've got AI and data, additive manufacturing, automation and robotics, and a machining and tooling knowledge hub. And the idea is people can go there, get impartial advice, find solutions to problems, and then be directed around the show to actually find live solutions.
And that is the thing with MACH. Like I always say to people, if you can afford to, go for 2 days. Go for the week if you can, but certainly go for 2 days. So the time's limited in the hall, right? So you need to be able to be signposted, which obviously MACH does a great job of. But if you're not careful, you're just walking around with no particular guidance. So these knowledge hubs help you no end.
Yeah, and again, as I say, they're designed in those specific areas from visitor feedback from the last show. But again, this is why we recommend people pre-register, because we still send out pre-registration packs. So you get a full A to Z floor plan as well as your badge to get in quicker. But it means you can actually start planning your day and working out where you're going to go around the show.
Mm-hmm. And you've some exhibitors coming back, you mentioned?
Yeah, so we've got a couple of big exhibitors that are returning to the show for the first time in a number of years. I think excitingly as well, we say to exhibitors, you can tag your products as new at MACH. So at show, you can put decals on machines that are brand new to the show, or on our website, there's a tag specifically for new products. And so even if those exhibitors have been there before, they're showing kit that's never been shown before in the UK. And so for us, that's really exciting to see that new technology. And again, we've got a number of exhibitors that are brand new to MACH that haven't been there before. Whilst we have a core of exhibitors that have stayed with us, we've grown this year. And so there'll be companies, even if you've been before, you'll be seeing brand new companies that have not been at the show before.
And for people, there will be people coming for the first time, you know, what can they expect?
I mean, for us, there's a huge amount of stuff going on. As I say, it looks like it's going to be a really exciting show. One of our unique points has always been that we have live working machinery, and the amount of stand plans we're getting through at the moment where people are showing which technology they're going to have there. There's also the range of technology is huge. You know, we've got the biggest additive zone we've had for a long time. There's obviously a lot more on the digital side of things. And we've got a seminar program as well, which we only do 2 or 3 sessions a day because we make sure they're big keynote sessions, but there's some really good presenters this year that are absolutely top class.
Good. And if I'm coming as a visitor, what should I be doing to get the best from a day? Like I mentioned, it's maybe I'm only going for a day, you know, you get caught in traffic, I'm not there for long. How can I get the best from my day?
So I recommend definitely have a look at the floor plan before you go on the exhibitor list and work out who you want to see. Make some time to visit the knowledge hubs if you can. And, it's a big show. Bear in mind, you're going to have to do a lot of walking. So sensible shoes always recommended. But for us, it's make sure you get around and see as many of the exhibitors as you can. We've got a system this year as well where there'll be QR codes on people's stands. You can scan those. That effectively leaves your details for them, but gives you the information. So you can gather as much information as you can so that when you get back, you've obviously got access to that online.
Yeah, how about on the exhibitor side? Seems an obvious question, but how do they get the most out of a MACH exhibition?
So for me, you've only got 5 days while you're there. And it's a chance to build databases for the next 2 years. All our data capture systems are GDPR compliant, and we give all our exhibitors those, so it's a chance for them to gather details And as I say, if you're looking at either investing this year or next year, MACH won't be on again until April 2028. This is your one opportunity, if you are an engineer or interested in looking at any technology, to come along and see it. And so for exhibitors, yeah, it's a great opportunity to meet new customers, as well as touch base with current ones.
Sure, and obviously pre-promotion, let people know you're there, make people aware, come and see them at the stand.
Absolutely. We will push out as much as we can. We hold some big databases. We've invested this year in trying to get some new people there, but you should be inviting your customers. You know, if you're not, your competitors will. And this is about the whole community coming together. There's us, there's another 10 associations we work closely with, as well as catapult centres and various others. So this is your chance to promote your presence there. And
we can't forget the dinner.
Exactly, yeah. So we have the MACH dinner on the Thursday night, open to exhibitors, visitors, members, non-members, whoever wants to come to that. Details are on the MTA website. Be more than welcome to join us. Again, another great opportunity to network with the community and have some nice food as well.
Of course, and obviously Lindsay Vickers, the host this year.
She is indeed, yes. So she'll be at the helm, keeping us all on track.
Good. So just finally, just one more time to the audience. Why should they come to MACH and when is it?
So it's the 20th to the 24th of April at the NEC in Birmingham. We take over 5 halls. It's the UK's national show for manufacturing and engineering. So yeah, come along if you want to see the latest in technology.
Thank you for listening. If you want to find out more about what's happening in the world of manufacturing and engineering, visit mtdcnc.com.